Hi everybody, good morning. So this is my glamping life, and I am out here. I just got dressed and ready. I still need to brush the teeth. So we've been to the back, had the pop-up tent on the side, door on this side. I went someplace private, so it could be private on this side for me, and yet the dog could see me because he gets very upset. And then when mommy is not to be seen. So I went out there. I had a good time washing really, really quickly, and now we have to get some gas. It's going to be a scorcher today. So everything I do today has to be done probably before, I would say before the 11 o'clock hour, which would be great. And then we're getting on the road. We're having a short trip, and which might turn into a long trip, but we're going to do a short trip and just kind of try to keep cool. I've had a lot of good luck out on the road, and this has been one of those places where I'm just really tired. So I've got I really wanted to talk to you about being out on the road and your documentation. If you can and you have an iPhone, I'm not sure about Samsung, but if you have an iPhone, the DMV will usually update your record and keep the iPhone. So if you get stopped, your phone or your watch, from what I understand, not so much the iPad for some reason, but your phone and your watch, your iWatch, will act as an identifier, and that's legal. So you should be fine, and to keep that in the wallet. Just remember, I guess, if your phone updates, you may have to do something, or if you update your phone, you have to reinsert the identification. So I put it in, the DMV got signaled, and then I guess it took very, a modest amount of time, maybe somewhere between 10, 15, 20 minutes. Or I had a lot to do, so I'm not going to say give it an hour, but I was approved, and the DMV came back to verify. There were some other things I needed, so make sure you have handy all your vital statistics, and you should be okay. So have a great day out there. But that's one way to kind of keep your identification in a verified slot, and on file. And have a good day. I'm going to try to finish up here today. Hopefully this will be my last day. And today we just are working on just clearing up the loose ends. And I'll tell you about it in another video because I don't want to jinx it. There's Murphy and there's Maribel that you have to be very careful for. As you all know, Maribel is I want, and those things that we have on our list, we want them. They're not always good for us, but we want them, and they can be costly. So death by 1,000 cuts. I want, have to have it, and then we get it and we only use it once, right? Or we never use it. So it's death by expensive cuts. So the other thing is Murphy is what can go wrong will go wrong, and it usually piles on top of other things that we have been unable to get our arms around, right? So we're really stretched out to God at that point on our own cross, trying to figure out how we're going to manage everything. And it comes back to closing up and bringing us here again. So a more grounded version of ourselves, right? So we can be here, we can be here, and we can be here, and all of those are good places to be, in my opinion. But being stretched by Murphy can drive you to prayer, and it's not a bad thing to just keep the practice of prayer and keep it moving. So the sun is coming up pretty high. I and just wanted to go ahead and get started on the day before I'm blinded too much this morning sun. I just wanted to say thank you to people who leave comments in below. If you ever need to talk or have a situation and you need to talk it out, or you want to be backgrounded into the truth of who you are. I'm not that spiritual or religious, but I believe in Christ. I have a faith walk. I'm not going to throw it in people's face, but I'm going to try to be a good listener. If that's something you feel, that I think that's what I'll try to be, and I'll try to observe and make sure that you are able to get some resources. So I'm going to be putting together some resources for myself, and I hope that I can get that going before I try to offer something so much to someone else at this point. But I think grounding myself is the reason for the glamping. So I'm not so totally wanting to be like, I can do this for you and I can do this, but I can be a good listener, and that's what I have right now. I hope that's good enough. And then meanwhile, let's see what I can do. So the sun did pass up. I'm sort of still kind of blinded. It's kind of bright out here, but I just wanted to encourage you to get out and do your walks. We have a walk to do before the sun comes too much. It's really sticky out. And I know he's going to want to play and run and bask. So I'm going to quickly go and take home my dental hygiene, get all brushed up, and I will talk to you guys soon. I can't believe it's almost time to leave this area. So work with me here, be with me in spirit. Prayers, please pray for me. I will be praying for you guys. It gets tough out here. It gets tough. It gets harsh. It's tough. And it's not inexpensive. So I'm hoping to find some grounded places to go and experience that will keep more funds in my pocket. Anyway, not gonna worry about it right now. So yeah, we gotta fill up the old tank. That's going, and I have to finally get my account so that I can have things shipped and then and delivered, and then I believe we are probably gonna be pretty golden after that. Lost my identification for 2 weeks. That's why I had to mention the wallet. It felt like 3 weeks, but it was a long time. And so I would just have to say, after that experience, yes, having it in your virtual wallet is a little bit of a pleasing thing, an alternative. So that's kind of lesson one for me. ID has to go into your glamping wallet. Virtual wallet and glamping wallet. Okay, so have fun out there. Bye. Stay cool.